the Vice President Bawumia today said that this government is the first government under the Fourth Republic which has reduced the cost of electricity. This is what he said. Paul, that is a lie. Because on the 10th of November 2013, the government of President Mahama reduced electricity tariff by 25%. The story was published by My Joe Online. I have it in my hand. I came with a hard copy for the benefit of yourself and our viewers. The headline is Electricity Tariff Reduced by 25%.
I can see that clearly.
Quite apart from that, in June 2015...
for the avoidance of doubt.
Yes.
Camera, can you focus on that?
Yes.
Okay, so there it is, viewers. You can see it. It says electricity tariff reduced by... okay, so
by 25%.
You can see on the top left of the paper is Joy Online, the source of the story, so that you can follow Sammy through the analysis.
Yes.
Okay.
So quite apart from that, in June 2015...
So this fact, Dr. Bawumia said this MPP government is the first government in the Fourth Republic is not correct.
It should tell you how dishonest, how deceitful the current vice president we have is. The man is allergic to truth.
You are going to give me 5.
He can't just speak the truth, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you.
Let's see a few
You see, and that is why he has lost his credibility. That is why he has become an object of local and international ridicule. Nobody takes him serious in this country again, because this is a vice president who must be speaking and exhibiting candor, sobriety, you know, and all that, spewing blatant lies that his government is the first government to have reduced the cost of electricity. I've just demonstrated that to you that it is not true. Apart from the fact that in November 2013, electricity tariffs were reduced by 25%. In June 2015, we had another reduction in electricity tariff, a reduction of 10% in June 2015. Now, I heard him today. Clearly, I heard him today talking about electricity and what they have done and all that. Paul, the simple question we must ask ourselves is that, has President AKUFO-ADDO kept his promise to the people of this country that if elected, he was going to ensure that we pay lower electricity tariffs? The electricity tariffs we are paying today, we are all electricity consumers. Is it cheaper than it was in 2016? The answer is a big no. We are paying more for electricity today than we were paying in 2016. And you see, he asked us to subject his analysis today or his speech today to factual, analysis. And that is what I intend to do, because I came with the tariff reckoner for July 2016, when President Mahama was in office. And you can see from this tariff reckoner that under President Mahama, for every 150 units that a residential, consumer bought, 150 units of power, that consumer paid 88 Ghana cedis for 150 units of power. Today, if you are buying the same 150 units of power as a residential consumer, you'll be paying 93 Ghana cedis. That is an increment.
From 88 to 93.
Yes, that is not cheaper.
It's not cheaper, no.
With all the rhetorics, with all the noise, Ghanaians are still paying more in this is the electricity tariff reckoner for 1st October 2019. And you can check that for yourself. Okay. I'm speaking based on facts here. Yeah. So the man lied. Now, let's also ask ourselves, how has this government improved access to electricity? Apart from the fact that I'm still on electricity, because we need to expose them. He's lied about the fact that they are the only government, this is the only government which has reduced electricity tariffs. He's lied about the fact that the cost of electricity today is cheaper as compared to what it used to be in 2016. And I'm bringing in another matter, that what has been their contribution to electricity expansion since they assumed office 3 years ago? President Mahama, or the NDC, expanded electricity coverage from 52% to 83%. Paul, you know that.
I can believe that, but I know that because a lot of time was spent
83%
in developing new IPPs.
In 8 years, cumulatively, we expanded electricity coverage, nationwide by 31%. You divide that by the 8 years we're in power, you have an annual, expansion of averagely 4%. Do you know that
is expansion a good thing?
It is good because if in this day and age, in this century, people do not have access to electricity. Is that a good thing? That is not good. The only way you can ensure that everyone has access to electricity is when you expand access to electricity.
Shouldn't you be expanding it in a complex manner with factories involved so that people can get jobs?
Let's not obfuscate issues. We are talking about electricity expansion.
So the basic
because people need
electricity
to cook, they need it to wash, they need it to iron, they need it so that they can watch Good Evening Ghana, they need it for their normal lives. You understand? A government comes into office. So there are
2 reasons why
exactly,
you do that.
And in every year increases electricity coverage by 4%. You have been in office for 3 years and you have increased electricity coverage by less than 1%. We were doing an average of 4%. In 8 years, we increased it from 52% to 83%, an increment of 31%, giving you an annual increment of 4%, but at least. Yeah. You have done less than 1%.
Yes, but government's a continuum.
In 3 years.
Honorable Sammy, government's a continuum. So whilst you have increased electricity, congratulations, that was great. They have used the resources that they inherited to expand education.
No, you see, the man has made electricity a subject. We are going to talk about,
okay, I get it.
Education.
So what the other things the facts that he put out were not correct. I am trying to
tell you that the impression Dr. Bawumia is creating, that all is rosy with the people of this country. You know, everything is good. We are paying low electricity tariffs. People have access to electricity. Is not the case. It's not borne out by the facts.
I get it.
So we've dealt with electricity. Let's talk about his claim that this government has fixed Doomsor. And Paul, you should ask Dr. Bawumia what the contribution of this AKUFO-ADDO government is to the solution to the Doomsor problem, as we all know. Because, Paul, I hold in my hand.
Didn't they do some financial engineering recently to pay some of the IPPs that were about to shut down?
They paid IPPs, but they paid IPPs.
That's an independent power
with
producer.
Proceeds of ESLA, the energy sector levies, which
was set up by SETEC, I remember.
President Mahama introduced in 2016.
For the purpose of the energy sector.
Exactly, to deal with that, long-standing issue of legacy debts, which was threatening the financial sector.
Which today they say they have completed the bust debt to
And
Ghana
here we are talking about ESLA, which was bastardized by the New Patriotic Party. They described it as a nuisance tax. They described President Mahama as wicked and cruel for introducing that tax and promised to scrap it if elected. They come into office, they don't scrap it, they rather increase it by 23%.
Oh, as much as that?
23%. That is how dishonest and deceptive this government is.
By when we buy petrol?
Exactly. There is a
and that has gone up by 23%.
Now to the point...
I want to take you on that fact. That has gone up by 23%.
23%. This government has increased since 2017. Now, Bawumia says this government has solved Doomsor. I hold in my hand a publication by Adom-Online dated 2nd March 2016, which quotes then running mate for the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Bawumia. This is the headline of the story. Mahama deserves no credit for fixing Doomsor. Let me read to you the relevant portions. It says the running mate of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, has said that President John Dramani Mahama deserves no credit for solving the energy crisis known in local parlance as Doomsor. This is a direct quote from Dr. Bawumia. He said, this government inherited an economy without Doomsor. It is their own financial mismanagement which caused it. So we see no reason why they deserve credit for fixing a problem they created. So this man, this Dr. Bawumia...
That's very interesting. So the point I'm making is that he had asserted...
I have told you that the man is allergic to truth. He can't speak the truth. He's discredited. He has lost his luster.
What did he actually say today about Doomsor? Do you have the text or something so I can...
He says that this government has fixed Doomsor. I have the text here. It's a 77-page speech. I can give it out to you. And I am telling you that in March 2016, Dr. Bawumia said Mahama has fixed Doomsor.
Let me ask my...
But he deserves...
Let me ask
you can do that. But let me proceed.
So
but he deserves no credit.
Mr. Researcher Richard, can you find the software copy of the document? And let's see where Dr. Bawumia said here that this government
this is what he said.
Has fixed Doomsor.
And they've been saying that, not just today.
So I've seen the information. It's on paragraph 48 of the achievements of the MPP. And Dr. Bawumia says that 47 is that they developed a 10-year power sector energy needs. And 48 is that they ended Doomsor in the short term. And 49 is that they reduced taxes on electricity tariffs. And 50 is that they ensured that procurement of new PPP and IPP arrangements were done in a better way. So yes, paragraph 48 in the document of the achievements of the MPP, Dr. Bawumia states that they ended Doomsor. And the Honorable Sammy Gyamfi, our guest, is challenging that. Anyway,
Sure. So I think that has been debunked, and so I will not waste much time on that.